because they're talking about something they're being told to talk about.
As a parent, if I was in your guys' position and you're worried about your kids and you want them in a school district, one aspect I would put in there is that you can do subbing. And that's something that I did. And I think, to me, when I entered into subbing, it was one of the most eye-awakening things I've ever did. I did get my education, but when I went to go apply to every single district, I sat in a mass interview and I sat in a mass training. There was not one time that anyone sat down and had an actual conversation with me subbing. And that's as a teacher sub. And I was given a badge, and I was allowed to go into any district I wanted. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of applying to the districts. But as classified, you can do the same process and walk into any school you want. And I'm never ID'd. I've never had a principal sit down and talk to me. I'm just put into a classroom. I've had one-on-one time with children. And I think that if that isn't one of the most telling things of how much they want to protect our children, is random people get to just walk in and say, I'm going to educate your kid today. But it's also
they don't do interviews.
Not at all. Not at all.
And that's with IAs too, like instructional assistants. Like if you're a teacher's aide or whatever, to be a substitute teacher's aide, you are not interviewed at all. You can have all kinds of emotional disorders and not have the capacity.
They put you with some of the hardest kids, too, that probably should have a professional, someone that knows them with them.
Yeah, like you can be an instructional assistant in an emotional growth classroom and not even have the capacity as an adult human being to communicate with people on a social level.
Yeah, and I'll go all day with I'll go all day with never have a principal or someone walk in there. But I also think that's a tool. Like if you're a parent and you're probably a stay-at-home mom or something along that lines, or you can go apply for that and check in on these districts and see how things go. I really do feel like if you want to move into a district and you're worried about putting your kid into a school, go apply for those jobs.